Morning. So I woke up earlier because I want to finish the job from yesterday. So I had to make up a plan. How should I do this this job? This one is my second attempt to fit this port, this internet port, on this broken socket. So what I've done yesterday, I tried to make the trace. I've tried to solder wire to make a new trace, but the problem is I couldn't do it because the board is too damaged and the trace also, and I have to spend whole night thinking how should I do it, what is the best way to do this job. So I came up with an idea. I took some different wires. So I took these wires. Those are a bit smaller than the other ones. So what I will do next, let me show you through the microscope to see what I'm about to do. Okay, so I've removed all the isolating thingy on the board. I make more room for soldering. So what I will do next, I will put solder on this pad. I will make the trace, and I will put the trace inside of the hole, through the hole, and I will take out from the other side the wire. I will do this for all of the trace, and when I will put the port, these small connectors, it will fit into the holes, and I could weld the pins directly to the cables. Okay, so I will start removing this cap because I need this one, because I need more space here. I will remove this one, and then I will start making a new trace for I will make new trace for this motherboard. I have here a bunch of cables. Those cables are from an LED screen laptop, display laptop. So I took this one because are more hotness, and I think this job, I think I will make a good connection with these cables, and I hope I can fix this this board today, because yesterday I had to work 2 hours and a half and I couldn't do anything because the trays are too small and the board it's too damaged, and I couldn't put any soldering on the board. I couldn't isolate the board because because I had to make this soldering, and the problem is those pins are underneath the port, and I can't put much heat on this port because this port is made 19% of plastic, so I have to be careful to not melting the plastic like the owner did to this one. This one is in bad condition, but so I will post both of them video because I want you to see what I've done and do not make the same mistake like I did yesterday. The job it's harder than I thought, but it's not impossible. I have to take all my calm, all my attention to solve this this problem properly, because like I said, nothing is impossible. So let's do it. I will start what I will do first, I will start making a schematic for this board because I want to, when I feed the port and I will make the connection through all of the pins, I have to check to see if the connection it's made properly. So let me find a pencil and make this schematic for the pins. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. So we have, so let's do it like 1, 2, 3, 4 up and 4 underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's see. We have here 2 resistance. 1, 2, 1 small nozzle here, 1 cap right over here, and on the top of those one we have 2 more resistor and 1 cap upside down. Okay. Let's see the trace. Look, my microscope is shaking and this is quite awkward and quite disturbing, because I ordered my stand for this microscope, but I have probably more than 1 month waiting for the order to arrive. So what do we have here? Okay. Okay, so let's try to peel the trace. Okay, so we have the last. Is the last? No, it's not the last. Or yes, it is the last. So we have the last trace coming from here through this side and here, and from here it's going here, and after that it's coming here. Okay, the other trace is from this tiny, I have no idea what that is, probably is the resistance, or, and this one is going right over here. Let's have a good look. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this one, it's coming right over here. So this one is come. Okay. Right over here. Okay, let's see what do we have more. So we have this trace, the other one, both of them are coming right straight over here. Let's see. So we have this one. Let's follow the truck. So it's coming to the first resistance. So we have this one. And I will make it so the trace is coming over here. And the other one, the last one, is coming to the second one. Okay, so I've done doing this trace, drawing this trace. Okay, so I will show you what I've done. So I draw, let me show you on the microscope. No, let me show you right on that thing. So I draw the holes and the connectivity to those small components, because like I said, when I fit the port and I will connect the wires and make everything connected, I have to check if I have a continuity on the trace. So let's start by doing the first trace. So like I said, I will I will use a small tip. I will take apart this cap. Let me switch because I need to take that cap out because I need more room to work. Okay. And after I will finish, I will put back the cap, the electrolytic caps, and this metal thingy. But at the moment we don't need this cap and this metal thingy. Okay. I couldn't stay any longer yesterday because I was very tired, and I didn't did not want to make the things worse. Okay, I've removed the cap. I will put it on the side because I will fit back later. I will remove this metal dot. Let me use the okay. I removed this pin because, like I said, I need more space. Okay, everything looks fine. So now I will change the tip for my soldering iron, and I will use a small tip. I know this job will take me longer than I expected, but if you didn't notice, this board, I took a quick look on the internet. This board cost, the price for this board is more than 1,200 euro, and yeah, this one is too expensive. It's way too expensive. Okay. Like you see, I'm using new tips because I had to order new ones because my old ones are likely damaged because I'm using I often work on these boards because I have a lot of jobs with this type of boards, and I have to use quite a hit because the board is too how should I say, I have no idea how it calls. Why? Okay, so let's look under the microscope. Okay, let's switch. Okay, this one is the first trace that I need to do it. Like I said, my microscope is shaking. I have to work very slowly. Okay, so I put solder on the joints. And now let me solder. I have to solder 1, 2, 3, 4 wires. So let's start doing this. The reason why I'm using this wire is because those wires are more elastic, and I can play more with those type of wires. So um, that's the reason I'm using this type of wires. I try using so many wires, but they are not so flexible. Give me a second to strip the wire. So like I said, the wires are um, from a LED, no, not LED, from a display connection. From that, if you know, the laptop has this that connector. Inside of that connector is this wire. So I use the wire to make this job. What's wrong with my microscope? Okay, so Okay, so I have made one connection. Let me cut the wire. Okay, so now I will take the wire and I will stick it through this hole like so. Give me a moment. Put on the board. Okay, so the wire, it's on place. Okay, let's do the next one. Let me take another wire. This one. Okay, I've stripped another cable, another wire. This wire, if you look, if you see on the microscope, is not made of only of one wire. In this wire are many small wires. Okay, let's cut the edge. Let's put some soldering. Okay, now let's do the same like the other one. So what I will do, I will shape the wire to make it look like this. Look at this. Perfect. I've touched the other wire. Oh, no. I've moved the other wire. Let me redo the wire. Like so. Now I will cut this wire. I think this is enough. And fit through the hole. I will try to do something else, because this one is not do what I want. So I will cover more wire with soldering to make it a bit stronger. Okay. Okay. This will do the job. I have to keep my soldering iron clean, because those wires are too small, and so you cannot see. Okay, because those wires are too small. Now I will cut this wire too, from here, and I will fit the wire inside the hole. Perfect. Everything looks very, very fine. I'm not using the microscope to feed the wire through these small holes, because actually I have to be precise, and I'm not saying the microscope is doing a nasty job or a dirty job, but look how it looks. Perfect. Okay, but the problem is my microscope, every move I made, it's literally impossible not to shake a little bit. Even when I blow air with my mouth, it's shaking. That's the reason I'm using only to solder the wires and not to do other jobs. Okay, 2 to go and 2 to fit. Okay, so let's do this one. I grab my wire. I will put some solder on the end of the wire. Okay, look how it's shaking. It's killing me. It's properly killing me. But I have a word. 2% of something is better than 100% of nothing. So I have 2%. I have my microscope in full condition, but it does the job. Okay, so I will make the same thing like I did to the other cable, and I will fit. Give me a second. This way. And I will fit the small wire like so. Give me a second because this wire is too small. Okay. Okay. Now I will give the shape I need. And after that I will cut this one and stick it inside of that tiny hole. Okay, look how it looks. And this end will go inside of this hole. Give me a moment. I did it. Look how it looks. That's the wire. If you are asking why I'm not using flux, I will tell you. Yesterday I've used flux, and probably I use more than usual. And the reason today I'm not using is because when I work with this type of wires and I'm using flux, after I'm using flux, I have to clean the board. And let's be honest, we cannot clean it properly. I have bunch of stuff here. I use alcohol, I use petrol, I use everything I've got, but the problem is I cannot clean it properly. And when I put this isolating gel, this UV gel, to isolate the board, the problem, I think my UV gel, it's probably a cheapest or probably the worst UV gel I had, or the main board is full of flux. And like I said, when I try to clean the board, I end moving the wires, and I don't want to do that because it's like it's pain in the ass when the wire is moving and you try to make everything looks better and make a good connection. So now I will strip the other cable for the next connection, for the next trace. I have to use another cable because it's broke. Okay, so I have another one. I'm not quitting so easy on a job, but when something it's getting difficult, I have to take a break because my body's tired, my eyes are tired, and I cannot keep working anymore because I will end doing a mess. Like I said, this job is not an easy one. This job needs more attention than usual because the connections are too small. Even with a microscope, it's very hard to do it. So I have to pay attention. I have to be precise in what I'm doing. and on the end I need to make a good connection with the port. So I need to find the proper wire, because those one that I've used is very hard to strip. Okay, I find one. Okay. I will cut the end of the wire. I will put some solder. Okay. I will clean my tip to make a clean soldering. So now I will turn the board, because this connection is so now I have to do this one. Okay, so the wire, it's all in place. So I have to fit inside of this hole. I will cut the wire right over here, and give me a second. I have to desolder this one because it's a mess. Okay, so I will use another wire because the other one doesn't fit properly. Okay. Okay. So I've cut the wire. So the wire is on place. Let's have a look. Okay, look, what do we have here? So we have this connection that goes directly here. Okay, And now we have this one that goes directly in here. Then we have this one that goes right over here. Okay, and then we have this one that goes right in this hole. Okay, so that's for this one. Now I will what I will do next, I will take a good look through all the holes inside and outside to see the connection, to see each of the wire. Okay, and now I will start slowly cleaning the board with alcohol. And when I say slowly, I will try to do it slowly, the slowliest I could ever done. For this one, I with only tap like so. I'm not putting any pressure because I do not want to bend the cables. Okay. So everything looks okay. Okay. And now I will isolate all of those cables. I will put UV gel. I will use my UV light, and I will hope everything goes like I was expected. Okay, where is my UV gel? Okay, that will do the job. Let's start with this one. Okay. Now I will press down the cable like so, and I will hit the UV gel. I think my battery just died. Let me change the battery. Beautiful. This one looks very, very beautiful. Look at this. Perfect. See this one? Okay. I think that's enough. Now let's do the other one. Let's do this one. Let's hold this one down like this. And put UV light. I think I will put a bit more on this end. Like so. My microscope is a party microscope. It likes to bounce. Okay. I think that's enough. Let's carry on with the next one. Stop jingling. Okay. So let me turn the board. to be more precise. Okay. In this corner I will do both of those cables. Okay, I think this will do the job. I'm not used to sell things on the internet, but if you do what I'm doing, and if you need stuff like, uh, should I say, thermal paste, flux, UV light, UV gel, and stuff like that, give me a call or write a message or contact me if you need stuff like that, and I will provide for you those kind of things, because those tools are very difficult to be find, and most of the time you have no idea what do you buy. So I've used this stuff for a couple of while, for a couple of while, yeah, for a couple of while, and those tools that I have, not all of them, because you cannot buy good quality all the time. You will buy stuff, tools that are expensive or not so expensive, are cheaper, but eine Katastrophe in deutschen Sprache. And if you need tools, like I said, soldering wire or stuff like that, give me a sign. What do you need, and I will provide for you. Okay, I think this do the job. So look, this is my you cannot see, I will show you on my, this is my flashlight, my UV flashlight. This is a top one, has small and big. For small space, let me turn off the microscope, for small spaces, and for the big space. You see the light? This one is on the top list. Okay, let me change on the microscope to see how it looks. So everything looks very fine, very okay. The connection are made. And now I will fit the port, and So if you need UV light, UV gel, I can provide for you. Like I said, or flux. This flux is not the top, but it does the job. Okay, I had a missing hole that has soldering, but now it's okay. Everything is okay. So let's fit the port. and let's make some soldering to those pins. Let me change my nozzle, my tip. Okay. Ouch. It's very hot. Okay. Let me change. Ouch. Okay. Those are my pins. Let's start this one. Okay. Now let's do this one. I think this one will make a good connection. Now this one. Okay. Let's cut this wire. Okay. Let's do the negative side. This one. Let's do the other one. This one. Let me use some flux. Okay, so now we have to do one more connection. We have to make, sorry, it's not on focus. Okay, we have to make from this cap to connect these two pins. Okay, for this cap I will use some flux. I will redo the soldering on the cap. Okay, so what I will do with those ones, I will take a wire, okay, I will put some solder on the wire. Okay, perfect. I will cut the edge. So I will do this. I will connect the wire to this cap like so, and then I will take my tweezer. I will push down the wire like so, and I will make one turn around the pin like this. I will stretch the wire, and after that I will make one turn to the next pin like so. I will push down the wire. Okay, and I will push again down the wire. Okay, let me have a look. So I connect the cap, I make a turn to the first pin, I make a turn to the second pin. I will, where is my cutter? Where is my blade? Okay, let me put on the side my solder iron. I will clean the board over here. Let me do so. I will clean the board. This one is a bigger trace. Okay, I will use some flux right over here. Okay, I will put some solder like so, and now I will take the wire, I will cut right over here. Okay. Okay. And I will do this soldering right over here, like so. Oh, sorry, you cannot see. So this one is finished, and I will do the other one. Look at this. Perfect. Perfect. I told you I could do it. I told you. Okay, so I will do one more thing to this to this port. Let me change on my main camera. I will clean the port to clean all the soldering. I will test the connection to see if I have connection to all of the pins. Let me stick something inside of this board. Bobby, get over here. So I will use my Bobby to hold in place the board. Alright, Bobby is a tough guy. Okay, I will clean all the soldering. Take a look of this soldering. So let me clean my soldering iron because I have two or three jobs after this, and I need my soldering iron to be clean. But by the way, look at this. Look at this solder. Moment. My microscope is not on focus. Look at this. Perfect. Almost. I used to say all the time, like always is a better way than you have done before. Always. So in my opinion, this looks very, very perfect. Look how shiny the welding are. Look at those negative probe connecting. Look at this one. So what I will do next, I will use right over here, I will use some UV light. Here I use some UV light. Okay, give me a moment. Give me one moment. Like I said, I will put some UV gel on this. Where is my UV gel? Come out wherever you are. So I found my UV gel. I will put a tiny little drop on the metal. By the way, don't judge me wrong about my English, because my English is a mess, because I had to learn German language, and when you're trying to learn this language, you make a brain stop, because the language is too difficult, and people are quite awkward, because most of Deutsche people, saying like that, are not speaking English. I have no idea if they don't want to speak English, but I think they understand, because I made my video in English, and I have a lot of job from German people, and they say they enjoy what I'm doing and stuff like that. So that's the reason why I'm doing my video in English. I spend a couple of my time in London. I stay probably, I have no idea how many years I spent in Scotland, so I've had a good English, but like I said, I came in Germany, I had to speak this language, the German language, and I have a quite mess in my head right now because I speak my own language, I speak English, and I have to speak German. And imagine what is in my head with this language. But I try to do my best to learn their language, and I'm trying to make myself understood when I go outside and when I interact with people, because like I said, they don't speak English. Only the other people from other country, they are speaking English, but German people, they are not speaking English. They are trying to keep this how should I say this give me a second, I have to find the right word. This culture, if that's the right word, they trying to keep the culture, they trying to keep the language, because in my knowledge English is international language, but before English I wrote in history Germany language had to be international, but lucky for me there is not German internationality language, because oh, trust me, it's a pain in the ass, this language. When you came in Germany, first shock is the language, and then you have to discover by yourself, because I've discovered, and I have to make myself how do I say, I have to make myself more comfortable in this country. Okay, so I've put UV gel on this wire. Now I have two more things to do. I need to solder back the caps, that electrolytic capacitor. I took it out to make more space, and that goldy pin. So I will put back the cap, and I will after that I will test my connection with my multimeter to see if I've done. I try. I'm not the perfect guy, but I'm trying to do my best to do good things, like good soldering, good electronic repairs, but sometimes I am so tired, because I have my own job, I do my stuff, and what I do, and this electronic repairs, it's my how should I say, it's my private stuff. I do it when I have time and like, how should I say, like a part-time job, because you know life is difficult and you have to do something extra to earn more money. So let's find the right position for the cap. So we have the positive side here and the negative side right over here. Give me 1 second. Okay. So I spent more than two hours today and 2 hours and a half yesterday. Quite tricky this job. Okay, so let me put the cap back. Where is my soldering iron? Okay. Let me put some soldering right over here and one right over here. I will put back the cap like so. Okay. Okay. The cap is back on the position. Let me solder back. Bobby, stay still. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Now let me put back the goldy dot. This one. Let me use something else. I think I have to make that soldering disappeared. Give me 1 second, please. Sorry about that. So let's carry on. Let's use some flux. Okay. And let's clean this. Okay, so I've made the hole clear. Okay, so the pin, it's on position. Let me solder it. Perfect. Okay, now I will do the testing. So I have the schematic I drew. Okay, I have my multimeter in continuity mode. So let's test. I will test first. I will test this one from this cap. to this end. You hear the beeping, so I have continuity. Now I will turn upside down the board and I will test. Let me put straight the board because I can do it. I cannot do it because the board is too big. Okay, let's see if we have. So if I turn the board, those one are the top one. Okay, so I'll put the probe, the negative probe here, and I will check it. Let's see. I will put the probe here and I'll check it here. So you see on the multimeter, we have continuity. Look at this. Now I will check this one from here. To the next. Look, we have continuity. Oh, let me stop my soldering iron. Now I will check the second one. That is this one. No, not that one. Not this one. How do I do this? Oh, okay, so this one, I will check it. So we have continuity. Okay, the other one, so I've checked this one. The other one is this one. I think, yes, we have continuity on this one. And now we check, I've checked this one. Now I will check this one to the, let me check. Right over here. So we have continuity. Now I will check this one. Okay, so we have a good connection to all of the pins. Okay, so I will stop the video. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like the video, and we will see you on the next video. Bye bye now. I'm so tired. I need a break. I will take a break, and after my break I will drink a coffee probably, and after that I will start the next job. Have a lovely day. Bye.